Oftentimes I get asked, I think, Brooke, you always ask, what gives you confidence? And sometimes I answer it in a colorful way, but it's what we do. It's no different than what you guys do. You guys might write a bad article or a couple of bad articles. Does it lessen your confidence in your ability to write articles the next time? I imagine it doesn't, because you've been doing it all your adult lives. And it's the same for us as individuals or a collective in this business. Certainly our last performance wasn't up to snuff, but I don't know that it lessens our belief in self or our ability to deliver individually and collectively moving forward.
At the same time, though, it doesn't force you to reevaluate the way you go about your job. If you know.
Does it make you when you write a bad article?
No, I got more confidence than you. Which is
Certainly it does, because if you got a desire to be great, you better analyze things in a really critical way. You know what I mean? And I think that's what you're asking. And certainly, if winning is our agenda, and it is, we're not going to be hypersensitive to that. I think the tools that available oftentimes dictate the change. And so certainly this week's plan is going to be different than last week's plan. The opponent is different. The players available to us, anticipated available to us, may be different. And so that's what I mean when I ask, how do you change? Because you change because of necessity. You change because of the challenges are different week in and week out. The materials available to you, whether it's manpower or what have you, change based on player availability and so forth. Conditions change. The environmental component of the game changes. Certainly we're going to be in Baltimore, Maryland, and so that creates a hostile environment on possession downs for our offense, for example. And so you change out of necessity. You're not resistant to change, and I don't know that you spend a lot of time quantifying the amount of that change. You just know that change is required.